What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another video. My name is Ralli Roots, and myself, along with my lovely wife, Allie, and our awesome friend and employee, the three of us run an online e-commerce business with a focus on selling stuff on eBay. So we buy stuff at places like garage sales, estate sales, thrift stores, wholesale, auctions. We buy stuff and then we flip those items online for a profit. For those of you new to our industry, the term for that is called reselling, and that's what we've done full time for the past almost 8 years now. It's been a long time, but we've made a full-time income on eBay for the past 7 years. And when I say full-time income, it doesn't mean that it's the only place that we sell stuff to make money. We sell stuff on other platforms, and we do have other ways that we make money as well. But we make a full-time income on eBay, meaning that if we decided to stop everything else that we were doing, we could still live off of the money that we make on eBay. And I say that not to brag, I just want to be clear about the type of video that you're watching and the type of channel that we are. We are resellers, we sell stuff online for a profit, and we like to make videos like this to teach other people how to either get started selling online or just some stuff to be on the lookout for while you're out there. If you are already an established reseller, we learn new things every single day. So watching videos like this kind of helps you fine tune your knowledge a little bit. You can take notes, you can pick up some, we call them BOLO items, be on the lookout items. While you're out there searching and doing research, maybe you'll see something that you saw in today's video and you'll know that it's a good purchase. And with all that being said, I wanted to make today's video to highlight there's 15 items that I chose that sold for us last month, August 2023. So I'm going to share with you, we didn't only sell 15 items, but I'm going to share with you 15 of my favorite items. All of them are individual and unique. And I think that you should be able to get some items maybe that you've never seen before, or maybe items that you just never thought about selling. We try to sell, a variety of items on eBay, not just one particular thing. So hopefully you're able to pick up some knowledge from this video. And then one other thing before I jump into these items, we are going to be opening up we call it our mentoring group. In reality, it's just a group of like-minded resellers all helping each other out. We're going to be opening up that group in probably the next month to month and a half. All you have to do is go to our website, just go to ralliroots.com, put in your name and email address, and we'll let you know when we open that group back up. We haven't opened it in over 2 years, and we're finally at the point now where we're ready to take on some more people and really dive in and mentor some more upcoming resellers or established resellers. But with that being said, you can go to the website if you want, but let's jump into these 15 items that sold for us in August 2023. The first item up is a pair of Nike shoes. These are Vapor Max Nike shoes. They're the fly knit version in a men's size 11.5. If I remember right, we found these at a thrift store and we paid $10 for them. We listed them on eBay for $99.95. No, we listed them on eBay for $97.77. And typically how we list stuff on eBay, we always do free shipping. You don't have to do free shipping. It's just the way that works well for us. So we always do free shipping, free returns, and best offer. We put best offer on everything because that gets us more sales, I think. So on this particular pair of shoes, we got an offer for $80 and we accepted that offer. So $80 free shipping. Keep in mind as well, I'm not talking about fees or the time to go and get the item. So don't just think that we paid $10 for something, sold it for $80 and pocketed $70. There's shipping costs for us. There's eBay fees associated with that. There's fees to go in and find the items. There's stuff that we don't even talk about, like electricity and if you pay rent, or internet fees or cell phone bill. Like all those little things add up and can take away taxes. Forgot about taxes. Can take away from that top amount. But in today's video, just for the sake of the video, I'm just going to say, how much we paid if I can remember, and then how much the item sold for. So again, Nike shoes sold for $80. Paid $10. The next item up is a Carhartt duffel bag. You've probably seen this brand before. They make workwear. We've sold the jackets quite a few times. Some of the vintage Carhartt jackets can go for a ton of money, so look out for those for sure. But this was actually the first time that we found and sold a Carhartt duffel bag. This we picked up from a local flea market. I think we paid $10 for it. We got 2 bags together, so I think it was like 20 bucks for both bags. And this one we took a best offer of $32 on, so we listed it for $45, took a best offer of $32, and it sold fairly quickly. Okay, so this next item we actually picked up at an estate sale. We paid $3 for it, and the only reason we picked this up, by the way, is because we learned about this from you guys. We made a big mistake when we were at a thrift store one time where we were filming, and then right behind us as we were filming, there was what's called a swung vase or swung vase. And I posted that video and one of y'all said, hey, did you notice that vase behind you was worth a lot of money? And I looked back at the video and there it was in all of its glory. That one would have been worth quite a bit more money. This one, still a decent sale. But again, we found it at an estate sale. We only knew about it because of you guys. So we learn stuff from you all the time. So thank you, whoever left that comment. Paid $3 for it. I really didn't know how much to list it for because it was just a little guy, little one like that. But I put it up for a lot of money. Put it up for $100. An offer came in at 45 bucks. And I was like, I know it's half of what I have it listed for, but only paid $3 for it. So I took the offer. $3 into $45, still a really, really good profit. Wrapped it up nice, made sure to ship it the right way, and made a healthy profit. Okay, so this next item I know we've mentioned in past videos, but I'm gonna keep mentioning it because it is an awesome item to be on the lookout for. Vintage quilts sell for a lot of money. Yes, they're hard to list. You have to lay them out and take a big picture of them, get your measurements, and they're heavy to ship, but they can be worth it for sure. And a lot of them are actually dated. Like the quilt maker would have put their name and date into the backside of the quilt, so you can see or have an idea of when the date period was when the quilt was made. This particular one, beautiful quilts. We got it at an estate sale with a bunch of other quilts. We paid an average of $33 per quilt. We listed this one for $229 and we took a best offer on it of $189. So really nice sale. Again, it probably cost us, you know, 20, 25 bucks to ship this item out, but even after fees, after shipping, after cost of goods, we probably still made a net profit on this particular quilt of over $100. So be on the lookout for vintage quilts. Finally, a full price sale here. This is a pair of Crocs. Yes, Crocs can sell for decent money, even used. This is a pair of used men's Crocs that we picked up from a garage sale. I paid $6 for them and they sold for full price $47.87. Not all Crocs are created equal, but all of them have a little like 6, usually it's like a 5 or 6 digit number on the inside. And if you type in that number, you can do your research and look up how much they're worth. Again, each model and style does vary because these were like nice leather ones. They had the leather on the front. That's why they're worth a bit more money. But still, $6 into $47. I didn't even look them up at the garage sale. We've sold this particular style and model many times in the past, so I had an idea it would be worth 40 to 50 bucks. And they sold quickly for, you know, almost $50. The next item I'll share with you is an Indian motorcycle vest, leather vest, size extra small. So this actually came in a wholesale box of stuff that we bought from another reseller. They had a bunch of extra vintage inventory and they wanted to get rid of it, and they threw this in the box as well. So I think we probably paid about $10 to $15 per piece of the items that we got in that wholesale lot. And this vest was in there. We listed it for $149. And we took a best offer on it of $119. But same kind of category, Harley Davidson, Indian motorcycles, they have a very good following. That's the cool thing about what we do as resellers is, you know, like when I make a YouTube video, right, our brand is Ralli Roots and people have to follow our brand and we have to market ourselves as Ralli Roots, right? Brands like Harley Davidson and Indian have been marketing themselves for literally, what, hundreds of years? When did Indian start? Like 1901 or something like that? So they've literally put billions of dollars into marketing and we get to take advantage of that marketing. All we're doing is taking the item, listing it on eBay, which also markets itself. And then people already know that brand, they're looking for it and they're willing to pay up for it. I mean, you know, for example, if I just made a leather vest that was an Indian brand, even if it was the same quality, and I tried to list that on eBay, one, it probably wouldn't sell, and two, it definitely wouldn't sell for as much money because it doesn't have that brand recognition. I know I'm going off on a tangent a little bit there. I just think it's cool that we get to, you know, take advantage of the marketing budget that brands have put behind their items. Next up, Patagonia, another awesome brand to be on the lookout for, especially the goose down Patagonia items. This one in particular was a pink goose down, purple. pink, purple, pink. You guys let me know. It was purple. I found it at a thrift store, at a Goodwill, actually, local Goodwill. I want to say I paid like $7 for it. Listed it on eBay and then took a best offer on this one of $60. So anytime we can 10 times our money on something, that is amazing. Like, what other business can you do that in, where you buy something, where you have a product and you can 10 times your money on that profit? But yes, Patagonia down vest, be on the lookout. Okay, so here's one that I guarantee you most of you would not know about, because I actually didn't know about it until I just randomly looked them up. I found them at an estate sale. The item is a set of vintage horseshoes. I don't know why I decided to look them up, but I was like, people collect anything. These are old, they look really cool, they are professional quality horseshoes. They said drop forged on them. They were just really, really cool. And I was like, someone wants these, for sure someone wants them. So I looked them up, and believe it or not, they had great sales on them. So I bought them. I paid $10 for them, and they sold very quickly on eBay. I listed them for $127.87, got a best offer on them of $90, and I was like, done, sold. This was my first time selling them. So I was like, let's just get these sold and get, one under the belt, and now I know to look out for vintage horseshoes. And now you do too. If you can find new healthcare stuff that's in the box and not expired, that's a big thing. Make sure there is not a expired expiration date, because you cannot sell that stuff on eBay. But in this case, at a garage sale, we found a bunch of these new in the box L'Oreal Paris Serum Denser Thicker Lashes. Don't ask me to say that again. But we found them at a garage sale. The lady bought them and she just couldn't use them anymore. So I think we paid $10 for all of them. Allie kept one of them. The other 8 we took and just sold them all together as a lot. And this was another full price sale. So all together as a lot, we sold them for $54.87. Super cheap to ship them because they're light, so they went first class. We probably paid like $5 or $6 for shipping there. So again, another good profit. And that's something that you guys can do. You don't have to sell everything individually. If the price just doesn't warrant selling it individually, list it together, lot it up, and get a higher ASP, average sales price. Less work because you don't have to list a bunch of stuff, and less work because you don't have to ship everything individually and pay shipping fees on each individual item. So we lotted it up. Yes, we lose money on, the price per item would have been higher if we sold them individually, but it sold fast and shipping was less and less work, which is also great. Hey, so I just noticed my camera battery is dying and I don't have a charger or another battery. So I'm going to pick up this video back at the warehouse when I have a fresh battery. All right, back up at our warehouse. I'm actually in the other building and there's no AC in here. It's very hot. So if I'm sweating profusely, that is why. But I have I've got 6 more sold items to share with you. The first one being this new in the box Moen brand faucet. This we picked up from a garage sale. I want to say I paid like $10 or $15 for it. It's brand new in the box. Initially, I bought it because I thought maybe we would be able to use it for like our remodel that we're doing at this building, but it just doesn't fit in with what we're trying to do. So sold it on anyway and listed it high. I think we listed it for like $170, and we took a best offer on that one of $110. So 10, 15 bucks into $110. Now that's a larger item, so obviously shipping is gonna be more expensive on something like that. Probably costs us like 30 bucks to ship that out. So just keep that in mind when you're buying larger items. Next up is a Grateful Dead button-up shirt, short sleeve one, really cool front and back, all over print pattern. That's what you would call that if the print is all over the entire shirt. It's called an AOP, or all over print. This particular shirt, it came in a wholesale lot. We actually sold it on Whatnot and then the buyer didn't pay. So I threw it up in our Instagram story and then listed it on eBay. And I was like, hey, if anybody wants this, just go to our eBay store and buy it. Someone made an offer of $100, so we took that. We're probably into it for about 15 bucks. So $15 into $100, but that one was not from a thrift store garage sale. That was a buyout. So we do that a lot, especially with vintage stuff. We do larger buyouts where we're buying 50, 60, sometimes 200, 300 t-shirts at a time. So this item came from a deal like that. Next up is a nice pair of Dansko shoes. These were from a thrift store. Allison found them. It was from a local thrift store. She found them. She showed them to me. They were actually brand new. They were never been worn. You could tell by the bottom of them, like they had never been stepped on outside. Maybe they were tried on inside. But brand new without box. We listed them. Allison paid 10 bucks for them at the thrift store, plus tax and all that stuff. So probably more like $12. but they sold for us on eBay for $47, listed them for $57, took a best offer for $47. Free shipping again, so take out probably $10 to $12, maybe a little bit less actually. Shipping lighter weight shoes typically runs us like $9.50. So yeah. 3 more items. This next one we found at a garage sale recently. You may have even seen the video actually, and I talked about it in past videos too, but Dymo label printers are selling great right now. They sell almost as soon as you list them. This particular one I got at a garage sale. I paid $20 for the Dymo without the power cord or anything. Just 20 bucks for the Dymo, and then she said you can have the labels for another 5 bucks. So I paid 25 bucks for the Dymo and the labels, and then I sold them on eBay, and altogether as a lot they sold for $162 shipped. So really good profit in that. That's something that if you see it out, even if it's used, even if it doesn't have the power cord with it, buy it because they flip fast. Another estate sale find next, not from me, from Allie. She found these at an estate sale. She actually found a bunch of them. They're little McDonald's Christmas ornaments. Christmas is right around the corner and people are already looking for them. Plus these are collectible. So we put them together, a lot of 3 of them together, and I think they sold for like 25 bucks for the 3. And Allie paid, with everything together, I think she paid maybe $1 a piece, maybe 50 cents a piece or something like that. But yeah, I think this is actually the money back on what she paid for all of the ornaments together. So, and we have a bunch of them listed now. This was the first set to sell, but I assume that they should all start selling as we get closer to the holiday season. Whew, I'm telling you, I'm sweating. Florida is a humid place. All right, guys, last item of today's video. You may have seen it in a recent video. It is our first Goodwill bins flip. So we're probably into this item for around 75 cents. Sold it on eBay within 5 minutes. Literally, we took pictures, we listed the item, and 5 minutes later, it sold for full price. $40 for a 2XL Affliction shirt. Affliction stuff just flies off the shelves for us, especially the larger sizes, the more distressed it is. If you can get like the distressed collar and holes and crazy patterns. Anything like Y2K is what the kiddos are calling it right now, like early 2000s stuff. Super, super popular. And like I said, 75 cents from the Goodwill bins, from the outlet bins, into $40 very, very quickly. 5 minutes it was listed. But there you go, guys and girls. There is 15 items that we sold in the month of August 2023. Hopefully, again, this video has helped you out. If it has helped you out, please do me a favor. Hit the thumbs up button. Consider subscribing to the channel. Any little thing that you guys do like that helps support us and helps us like make a little bit of extra ad revenue money to go out there and film videos like this, because this takes time. Filming it, editing it. Anyway, I don't have to tell you. Love you guys. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Later. Bye.